Hey guys, how you doing? This is the first video for Deed to the Land, and it's gonna suck, but I couldn't wait. I wanted to show off this terrain set that we have been working on for a long time. This is using the Hexengarde street foundation system along with Openforge to create a fully modular, stackable 4x4 terrain system that has, you can see this. Look at these canals. Now, the water effects aren't finished. You'll see there's a couple tiles that aren't finished. And the stairs. But what I wanted to show was just what this stuff can look like painted and how versatile and cool it is. Every single one of these is a modular piece that can be rearranged, clipped together so that it doesn't move while you're playing, but allows for everything from skirmish games to Dungeons and Dragons, and for gameplay that it's just never ending. And here's why. Check this out. So you've got these ruined street sections that lead down into sewers with openings. See that? You get these sewer openings. But here's the great part. Underneath the streets is this fully modular sewer system. So if you're exploring, and these, they clip in really good, but they're also easy to pop up. And look at this. You get this fully modular sewer system. This is where the Openforge and the Hexengarde systems come together to make something that I just haven't seen anywhere else. This is basically kit bashed, but in today's age we can kit bash using digital, so that's how we did this to begin with. And look at this. Your heroes can come down and they can run into these gates to block them off or to slow them down or to trap monsters, but then bloop, you just pull them out and off you go. And there's everything from these long corridors to dead ends. And you can see that these are modular because you can kind of set them up however you want. And for this particular table, this is the kit that we are going to be selling. And look at this. I'll move this out of the way. Look at this. You went from having these streets to having these open sewers. So if you're RPGing, you can be exploring. It has the fog of war built into it because you can't see what's there. Your characters move in. Now they've got options. And it's all the way across. This system that we have built, these do clip in place quite nicely. It's huge. So look at this. So kind of reveal these as we go. Look at there's sewer tiles. If you look, there's a little hole modeled into the sewer tile, so you can just take a little pick or a little paper clip, whatever you want to use, and use it to pop the tile up. All these clip together, all these pieces clip together so they don't move while you're playing them. I've left them unclipped for now, just simply because, I'm moving them around, trying different setups. But look at this. This just gives you an idea of what you can make with this. Look at these amazing bridges. There are doors that lead into the foundations. And that's what's so cool about this. It allows you to build upwards, but to also have infinite, again, RPG play, or to have skirmish play. You can put little walkways across so that they can run down. It's kind of like trenches. You can run inside here and be out of line of sight. There's ladders and various, 6 of these when you buy the kit. There are 4 T's and 2 dead ends. And the dead ends have ladders built into them But like any game, you can throw your own ladders in there or whatever. But yeah, like trenches, it allows you to run out of the cover of line of sight. And then, and pop up where you want. Or, because we modeled in these openings, look, some sewers are closed, but some sewers are open, which then allows you to run through this murky canal system and then pop into another sewer somewhere else. And yeah, there's a few more. These two are more, but more sewers, but there you go. This is the sewers underneath the streets, but it doesn't stop there. Because when you're playing, you know, we 3D print buildings these days, and that's super cool. But what does every building have? Well, buildings have basements. I haven't painted these yet, but some of them have stairs. See, there's a door. There's a door on the outside. There's a door here, which just leads into another basement. And there are L-shaped basements. There are straight basements. There's basements with stairs, without. When you buy the kit, you get, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12 basements that are fully modular. So right now, this is all basements. And this is the cool thing. So these have doors, so that when your heroes are standing at a door and you're like, oh, isn't that cool? Sure, it's cool. Except that these doors actually go somewhere. Underneath your building, voila, go inside, you've got a basement. And those basements can lead to other basements, or they can be individual. Doors can be locked, unlocked, that's up to you. But look at this. We are super proud of what we're making here at Deed to the Land. This is the city set that I know we have always wanted, where it's modular, but it's engaging. It works for more than one thing. The game type, I should say, RPG, skirmish, different skirmish settings. It can be used simply as a foundation system for playing on a larger game mat. But this is right here. This is a 2-level 4x4 table, and this is what a base kit would come with. And yeah, it's just, we are just blown away by how this turned out. This kind of shows you what it can look like painted. The other thing that we did here is we kit bashed a 1-inch grid right into the street tiles. Because if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons or certain skirmish games, you know, it just requires it. What you don't want is to see a big bright 1-inch grid. But look, when you're standing at gameplay away, you don't really see it at all. But when you come down to the table, sure enough, it's subtly put right into all the tiles. And once you see it, you're like, oh yeah, sure enough, there's a 1-inch grid. These are all 6x6 tiles. But here, you've got a really convenient 1-inch grid built in. But look, right here, you don't even see it. But when you need it, it's there. So if you're playing a game that requires it, great. If you're playing a game that doesn't require it, you never know it's there. It's in the sewer tiles. In the sewers, it's a little more subtle, because sure enough, here you look, you got your 1-inch grid, and they're all 6x6 tiles, so it's pretty straightforward to figure out. And then again, in the basements, which these just aren't painted, but here's what it would look like if you ordered it. Basements come in brown, everything else comes printed in gray. Super easy just to even put a wash on it and make it playable and look super cool in minutes of opening it out of the box. But here you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got your grid system built right in. And here's a basement with no stairs. Here's a basement with stairs. Just a super cool system. So really rough video. I just couldn't wait to get this out there anymore. I am so pleased by how this turned out. You've got this sewer system. And what's cool about the sewer system is when this comes, if you buy it painted, obviously it's done, but if you buy it unpainted, the tiles that the sewer walls are built into have a lip built in, so you don't have to worry about damming for pouring resin. It's already done. It's built right in when this is 3D printed. It comes in these modular tiles, right? Has the clip system in back so that you can clip it right in, which means your canal system also helps hold the whole board together. But then it has this very subtle lip, which is kind of hard to see, but that's good. You don't want to see it. Built into it. So I poured these literally sitting on this table. I painted up the bases and I mixed up a little bit of resin at a time. I poured them in and voila, I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to hot glue them. I didn't have to tape them off. They stop the resin from pouring over, and it means that you get an exact height edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and use some Mod Podge and ink just to make a little ripple effect to the tops, you know, because it's, you know, just give the water a little more character. But it's going to hide that plastic edge, and it still is going to be the exact same height. I don't have to worry about it. They're modular. You can take them out, do them however you want. That's cool. So look at here, you've got, look at that, just modular. Boom, boom, clips in, and it's up to you how you want to do it, but look at that. This set, you can come right through your sewers, you come to a tile, you can put a little walkway, and look at this. It leads right into a tile. This one has a gate, which is super cool, because again, either, you know, it's a skirmish issue where you got to break the gate, or it's part of your RPG setting. But look at that, you can block guys. These gates, they sit right into a slot. The kit comes with 10 of these gates, and there's all these little slots in various tiles to allow you to sort of, I don't know, change gameplay, whether you're RPGing or playing skirmish. There's a bridge, really cool bridge that comes. And you can use that. It's meant to span the tiles anywhere you want. And then there's the actual water tile bridge. I haven't poured these yet. That'll have water in it, or a resin effect, whatever. But then you've got these cool bridges that also clip, and they work right with your canal system. But once they're clipped, they also hold different sides of the table together. Because I know for me, that's been always a pain in the butt. You go to grab something and boop, it moves the entire table, and you're like, well, that was annoying. Where was that again? Because, you know, as much as you love your friends, when you're playing skirmish games, inches count. Inches count. So it looks like a mess now, but hopefully you get the idea. This is the city set that we are making here at Deed to the Land, and they are going to be for sale soon. So check it out. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.